Hey everyone, it's Amy. Today I have for you the December collection from Madam Glam. This is the Merry and Bright collection. So Madam Glam did send me over their new December collection, and I know my video's up a little bit late. I was sick, so if you hear it in my voice, that's why. But I still wanted to try to get this video up so you could see the new goodies. So we have 8 new colors. Looks like there are 4 glitters and 4 creams. So let's get into it. So let's start off with the creams first. This first one is called Snowy Beige. Here is what Snowy Beige looks like, and it is a light beigey color. Next we have Ruby Winter. Here's what Ruby Winter looks like. This is like a toned down, more of a muted red. Definitely leans more on like a gray undertone, slightly pinky, but not super. Next we have Midnight Glam. Here's what Midnight Glam looks like. It is this beautiful, plummy, purpley, pinky color. It's really pretty. It's definitely like a berry and plum mixed together, because it's not a true plum. It's not a true like berry either. It's kind of in between. It definitely leans more plum than a berry, but it is super pretty. And the last cream we have is Iced Rose. Here's what Iced Rose looks like. It's a beautiful mauvey pink shade, definitely more on the muted side as well. Really pretty though. Moving on to the glitters, this first one is Midnight Magic. Here's what Midnight Magic looks like. This is a pretty mix. It has a black and gold kind of mixed together with some holographic. It's really pretty. This definitely gives me like a New Year's type of vibe, and it is super shiny too. Next we have Santa's Treasure. Here's what Santa's Treasure looks like. It is a beautiful gold holographic glitter. This one is really pretty, really shiny. We do have some other gold glitters from Madam Glam, so I am curious to see how they compare. Next, we have Glam Mistletoe. Here's what Glam Mistletoe looks like. It is another glitter mix. The base is mostly a green glitter, and then it has gold and almost like that red that we saw earlier, the like muted red glitter thrown in there as well. And the final one we have is Frosty Fantasy. And this is what Frosty Fantasy looks like. It is a really cool mix. It is kind of on the thicker side, if you guys, hopefully you can tell from the swatch that I did, but it is kind of thick, but it has these flakes in it, these silver flakes. So it's a silver, it's almost like a muted silver, like it's not a super bright silver, but it's a silver holographic mix, and it does have silver flakes in it as well. It's really pretty, and even though it was on the thicker side, it really smoothed out over the nail nicely. So let me go ahead and do a second coat on all these colors. We'll top coat, and then we'll come back and do some comparisons. So here is what the collection looks like. It's definitely a winter collection, but it's definitely, I wouldn't say a Christmassy collection. Now we did get the advent calendar, so if you pick that up, it has some really good Christmas colors in it, but this is definitely more of like a berry. I wish they would have called this a Berry and Bright collection instead of the Merry and Bright. I feel like that would have been fitting. But we have 4 creams and 4 new glitters. So let's get into some comparisons. So starting with Snowy Beige. This one is Abundance. This is Check Yourself, which is a little bit more gray. Pretty Liar definitely leans more gray. This is Stone of Hope, still more gray. Sandcastle. This is Eggnog Latte, which this is more like a cream, and then this is definitely a beige. Millennium, and then it doesn't really compare to any of these. This is Moonchild. Gets closer. Moonchild is a little bit lighter, a little bit more pink. This is Cherry Petal, Pivot. It's almost got similar tone-wise to Pivot, but it is lighter, and Pivot's a little bit more on the pink side. This is Spring in Paris. That gets closer. This is still lighter. Prime. This is Cream Donut. Those get close, but this is still lighter. The King's Speech. No Angel. Autumn Aura. Proud Nude. This one was Creamy Caramel. This is Egg Mania. Bring My Latte. It gets pretty close to Bring My Latte. Not exact, but that's probably the closest one we get to. This is Chic Rose. Then for Ruby Winter, we'll go through all the reds. This is Deep Burgundy. Christmas Essence. I'm going to skip all the glitters. Amore. This is Witching Hour. It's a little bit darker than Witching Hour, but it's got same tone-wise. That one was Spice Cinnamon. Casino. And then just from the last collection, this is Apple Pie. It's a little bit different than Apple Pie. And then this is Fall Serenade. A little bit different than that. And then for this Midnight Glam, I'm gonna kind of go in this range here. This is Daddy's Girl, Very Berry, Mary Berry. See, it's a little bit darker than Mary Berry. This is Fantasy, Play Dead, Royal Card. Royal Card is more muted. There's definitely more depth to this one. Wine O'Clock, Divine Glam, Chic Madame. If we pull in some of these purples, I don't feel like it quite compares. This is Plum Addict. This is more of a plum. See how this one's in between that berry, the Mary Berry shade that we had, and the Plum Addict. This is Purple Era. So yeah, it's definitely that in-between color. Going back to our pinks, we're gonna go back to Iced Rose. This is Love's Veil, Pink Liberty, Pop the Champagne, Tulips, Spirit Guide, The Core, Think Pink, Walk of Fame, Mother's Wishes, I'm gonna skip over the corally colors. Venice Beach, Berry Blush, Daddy's Girl, Berry Berry, Mary Berry, Fantasy, Chic Madame. Similar tone-wise to Chic Madame, just a couple shades lighter. Here's Scream. Gets closer to Scream, but Scream is almost, it's like a gray peachy almost. So I'd say this is a pretty good addition. Then moving on to our glitters, there's Midnight Magic. This is High Vibrations, which is more of a blue and gray mix. This is Tinsel, Silver Magic, Sugar Cookie, Silver Glitters. This is Moon Dust. You can see Moon Dust is brighter, like this has that black scattered in there. Glam Resolution. This is Make a Wish, which is a black and gold mix, but you can see this one's lighter. So there's not a lot of black in it, and it might be a dark gray, but I feel like it's black. So it darkens it just a little bit, but it's not like a super black glitter. So I would say that's a good addition. That one's pretty unique. This is Glam Parade. Then Santa's Treasure, which is our gold. This is Moon Dust. This is Glam Resolution, 24K. Inner Light. So you can see Inner Light is a very, very yellow gold. And this is very more neutral gold. And then this is It's Not You, It's Me. Similar to It's Not You, It's Me as a base, but then it has the scattered holographic in it as well. I do want to compare. These swatches are the advent calendar. I don't think... No, we actually did not have a gold in here. So yeah, that's a good addition to the collection. Moving to green, we have our Glam Mistletoe. We do have a couple green glitters in here. This is Shamrock Glow, which is more of like a metallic. This is Safe Freeze. This is Buzz. Let's Jazz. And over here we have Enchanted Green. And this is Erdite. So that's a good addition. We don't have quite this mix, which I figured we weren't because it does have that red in it. Though I do want to compare it to the one we got in the advent calendar. This is Nutmeg Spice. This was a red, green, and gold mix, but it was heavier on the red and the gold. And this one's heavier on the green. So you can almost see that those are similar. But this one definitely has a lot more red. This one has a lot more green. And then the Frosty Fantasy. Here is Tinsel. This is Silver Magic. You can see it gets closer to that Silver Magic, but it's got a lot more depth to it. There's different chunks of glitters in here. Sugar Cookie, Silver Glitter, Moon Dust. This is Shine and Thrive. And this is Glam Parade. And then going back to the advent calendar ones. Here is the Christmas Eve Sky, which is so sparse. It's not a lot of glitter in that one. Well, that might have been a top coat. This is Golden Time. So again, similar because it's that like silver holographic, but it has those holographic shards of glitter in it. So this is unique. So here's the full collection again. I think we actually got a lot of really good new colors. These first two were the only ones that got super close. Everything else is pretty new to the collection, so I'm pretty happy about that. I like these glitter formulas. I mean, creams are always beautiful, as always. So I'm kind of in the middle on this collection. I'm not like in love with it, but we did have some really nice colors and some new glitters. I think it's just the collection as a whole doesn't quite vibe together. Like I like them all individually, but as a collection as a whole, like the glitters don't quite go with the colors, if that makes sense. I mean, they're neutral glitters, so I mean, you could pair like the silver or the gold with any of these. Like, oh, that silver with the pink would look really nice. But yeah, not super wowed, but it's not like there's anything I don't like in this collection, so that's why I'm kind of in the middle. So you guys will have to let me know your thoughts on this new collection. We've had quite a lot come out from Madam Glam this year. So a huge thank you to Madam Glam for sending me over all the new collections this year. It's been a lot of fun to unbox and swatch and compare everything for you guys. So I do have my discount code with them. It'll be up on the screen as well as in the description box down below. So make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy my swatching videos. Make sure you subscribe for more coming out very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.